Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're learning this tucked foot drop. You might also know this as a triangle drop. It can take you from inside the hoop to below the hoop in a single knee hang very quickly and easily. You can also do it from the top bar with a clockwork entry. I will show you both versions. It might look a little bit painful, but it is actually not that bad. Instead of dropping straight down, you're actually doing more of a roll down. But before we get started, it's the usual advertisement. Please take a minute to subscribe to my channel. It really does help when you guys subscribe. Plus, I've got a great community of people over there and lots of other aerial videos. So take a minute, check out my videos on my channel and subscribe. Here are your pro tips for this move. My first pro tip is to have the top of the foot you are tucking nicely tucked into your knee pit. So just like with single knee hangs, we want to have the hoop in our knee pits. You want to have your foot in your knee pit as you tuck your ankle in this drop. My second pro tip is maybe the most important one, and it is to not drop directly down, but instead to think about rolling out and down, making a big half circle with your torso, going from the level of the hoop to below the hoop. If you're making that half circle, it is going to be much easier on your knees than if you think about dropping. And my final pro tip is to not be scared. Like all drops, if you stop and think about it for too long, it's going to be much scarier and harder to do than if you just go for it. Those were your pro tips, so now let's break it down. We're going to start with the really simple version from the inside of the hoop down into your single knee hang. You're going to start sitting in the hoop and take one leg out. With your free leg, wrap around the front of your opposite foot and then flex that foot that has been wrapped so that your other leg is really nicely stuck on there. This is a really strong position and it's going to hold you in as you roll back. Remember, we're doing a big half circle rolling backwards, not dropping down, and come down into your single knee hang position. Of course, drops look more impressive when we start them a little bit higher. That's why I like to start this drop from the top bar. To do this drop from the top bar, we're going to start with our clockwork entry. I've got a whole tutorial for how to do a clockwork entry already on my channel. It's on the top of your screen right now. But just very quickly to review, you put your hands on either side of your knees in your top bar hocks knee hang position. You're going to take one leg off, go on the outside of the opposite arm between the arm and the hoop, and then scoot your toes around until they have come all the way down to point to the ground. Your other leg joins it, and for this drop, you need one leg on one side of the hoop and one leg on the other side. So I've got one leg on the front of the hoop and one leg behind the hoop. From there, I can lower my hips slightly into a kind of skin the cat position. I can set up my wrap, and when I'm ready, I let go with my hands and drop down just like I did before. Like with all knee hangs, we are going for the knee pit and not the calf or the thigh. And that's it. This is a pretty simple little movement. Here's the whole thing again in real time so you can see how it works. I hope you enjoyed learning this drop. It's a very simple drop and it's really fun to do, especially once you master that rolling half circle feeling with your torso. And I'll just remind you one more time to please subscribe to my channel. It really makes a big difference when you guys do that. And also when you like my videos. And with that, I will see you guys next time.